Hello friends, this is Vivek. In last video we have solved some previous year JEE Mains question. Today we are going to continue with the same. If 100 times the 100 term, it means 100 into T100 of an AP with non-zero common difference equals this is equal to the 50 times T50. Okay, then we need to find T150. Okay, first will come this 50 and 100. If you cancel out, 2 times you can cancel. Substitute the T100 will be what? A plus 99D. Then 2 times of A plus 99D will be equal to A plus 49D. Multiply this, you will get 2A plus 99 into will be 198D will be equal to A plus 49D. Bring everything to left side. 2A minus A will be A plus 198 minus 49 will be 149D equal to 0. This we are getting equation number 1. Now they are asking T150. What will be T150? It will be equal to A plus 149D. Yes, and this value we have got 0. It means T150 will be 0. Next, if A1, A2, A3 up to AN are in AP such that A4 minus A7 plus A10, this value is given as M. So we need to find sum of first 13 terms. Okay, first we will substitute what is A4, A plus 3D minus A plus 6D, A7 plus A plus 9D, and this value we have given as M. Okay, so A and A, 1A will be cancelled out, 1A will come. A 3 plus 9 will be 12, 12 minus 6 will be 6 plus 6D will be equal to M. They are getting A plus 6D equal to M. Now they are asking S13. S13 will be what? 13 divided by 2 bracket 2A plus 13 minus 1, 12D. We can take 2 common here. So we will get 13 by 2 into, if you take 2 common, you will get A plus 6D. This 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. So S13 we will get as 13 and 2, and this value is M, 13M. C part. At 1. Let A1, A2, A3 up to AN be in AP. If A3 plus A7 plus A15 plus A11 plus A15 is A70. Okay, we'll apply this A3 plus A7 plus A11 plus A15 will be equal to 70. So they are asking S sum of first 17 term. Okay, S17 they are asking. Okay, this A3 will be how much? A plus 2D plus A7 will be A plus 6D plus A11 will be A plus 10D plus A15 will be A plus 14D. This value will be 72. So A plus A, 4A plus this 2 plus 6 will be 8. 8 plus 10 will be 18. 18 plus 14 will be 32. So 32D will be equal to 72. We can take 4 common here. We will get A plus 8D equal to 72. Okay, it means A plus 8D value will get as 72 divided by 4 will be 18. So what they are asking? They are asking S17. Okay, formula will be 17 divided by 2 bracket 2A plus 17 minus 1, 16D. So we can take 2 common. 17 by 2 into, if you take 2 common here, a plus 8d. 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. We will get as 17 into a plus 8d value already we know, 18. 17 into 18. This you have to multiply and that will be your answer. Okay. So 7 into 8 will be 56. Last digit will be 6. Then this a part will be your answer. A part will be your answer. Okay. Given an AP whose terms are all positive integers, the sum of its 9 terms, S9, is greater than 200. This S9 is greater than 200 and less than 220. This is less than 220. This thing given. Okay. If the second term is, they have given A2. A2 value is they have given as 12. So we need to find A4. We need to find A4. A4 we need to find. Okay. They have given all the terms are positive. It means A value also will be positive and common difference also will be positive. Okay. So we will apply this S9 formula. What will be S9? S9 will be 9 by 2 bracket 2a plus 2a plus 8d. So we can take 2 common in this. S9 will be equal to 9 bracket a plus 4d. 2 and 2 will be cancelled. This we are getting S9. Now they are saying that this S9 is vary from 200 to 220. Okay. We will apply this 200 to 9 into this 9 into a plus 4d and this will go to 220. Okay. Divide by 9. We will get 200 divided by 9 will be less than a plus 4d and this will be less than 220 divided by 9. Okay, if you divide this, we will get as 2 times 18, 2 times 18, again 0.2. This will be less than a plus 4d and this will be less than 2 times 4 times. Okay, but they are saying that all terms are positive integer. It means this a plus 4d should be positive integer. Positive integer means what? What will be the value of a plus 4d? Either a plus 4d will be either 23 or 24. We will check for both. Okay, next thing they have given a2. They have given a2 equal to, a2 is how much they have given a2? 12. A2 is 12. A2 is 12. It means what? A plus d value is given as 12. Okay. This will be our equation number 1. And let's say I will take here, from this we will get 2 equations. First one will be a plus 4d equal to 23 and either a plus 4d will be 24. We will check which one is correct. Okay, which one will which is possible value of a plus 4. So we will substitute here and we will try to solve first. First I will solve it a plus 3d. Sorry, 4d equal to 23. So a plus 4d equal to 23. This will be our equation number 2. So if you solve this, subtract here, a will be cancelled out, minus 3d equal to minus 11. So d value will be, minus will be cancelled out, d will be 11 by 3, which is not integer. It means this a plus 4d equal to 23 is not possible. A plus 4d equal to, it is not possible to 23. Okay. So we will check for next. Let's say I will take a plus 4d equal to 24. This is our equation number 2. And first equation we got as a plus d equal to 12. Subtract this. This will be minus, 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 cancel out. We will get 3d equal to 12. D value will be 4. D value we are getting 4. Okay. So what will be A value? Substitute anywhere. Let's say I will substitute in equation number 1. We will get A value. Then A will be equal to 12 minus D. It means 12 minus 4. A will be equal to 8. A value we are getting as 8. So what they are asking? T4. What will be T4? T4 will be A plus 3D. It means what? A plus, sorry, A value we know. A value is 8 plus 3 into 4. Means will be 8 plus 12. Will be how much? 20. T4 will be 20. We will check which one is correct. C part is correct. We will move to next 10th question. The number of terms in AP is even. They are saying number of terms is even. So what we will do? We will assume let the number of terms is what? 2n. Because they are saying even, that's why I will take 2n. The sum of odd terms is 24. Odd terms means what? T1 plus T3 plus T5. What will be last one? Last will be T2n minus 1. This value will be equal to 24. So if you substitute this, T1 is what? A plus T3 will be A plus 2D plus A plus 4D plus what will be last one? A plus 2n minus 1 minus 1 will be 2n minus 2. 2n minus 2 into D. And this value we are getting as 24. This is our equation number 1. Now they are saying sum of even terms will be 30. Okay, what will be even terms? First will be second term. Second term is what? A plus D. Next will be A plus 3D. After that what you will get? Plus A plus 5D. Okay. At last what you will get? Since there are 2n terms, that's why odd numbers also will be n and even numbers also will be n. So no problem. Here what we will get? A plus what will be last one? 2n minus into D. And this value we have given as 30. This will be our equation number 2. Now what to do? Subtract this. If you subtract this, what we will get? If you subtract the first bracket, A minus A will be cancelled out. Here we will get minus D plus in second bracket also you will get minus D. It means minus D. How many times? N times. And this will be equal to, here also if you subtract, you will get minus 6. Okay. So this will be equal to minus ND will be equal to minus 6. Minus cancel out. From here what can we write? D value? D will be what? 6 by n. D will be 6 by. Next. Okay, they are saying if last term exceed the first term by 10:1 by 2. Okay. It means last term will be what? T2n. Okay. T2n minus T1. They have given us, this will be 21 by 2. T2n means what? A plus 2n minus 1 into D minus A will be equal to 21 by 2. A and A will be cancelled out. Here what you will get? 2n minus 1 into D will be equal to 21 by 2. and we know that d value is 6 by n. We will substitute here because we need to find n. We will get 2n minus 1 into 6 by n. This will be equal to 21 by 2. Okay, cancel out this one, 3 table. This will be 2 and 7. Cross multiply 4 into 2 will be 8n minus 4 will be equal to 7n. Okay, it means n will be equal to 4. N value we are getting 4. So what will be the number of terms? Number of terms will be 2n. 2n means what? 2 into 4. This will come 18. Sorry, 8. B part will be your answer. Next we have given as let A1, A2, A3 be terms of an AP. So they have given A1 plus A2 up to AP. It means sum of P terms divided by sum of Q terms equal to P square by Q square. Okay. They have given what will be sum of P terms formula? P by 2 bracket 2A1 plus P minus 1 into D, let's say common difference is D, divide by, here you will get Q by 2 bracket 2A1 plus Q minus 1 into D, and this value you have given as P square by Q square. So here 2 and 2 will be cancelled, P by Q will be cancelled out with here right side. So we will get as 2A plus P minus 1 into D divided by 2A plus Q minus 1 into D, and this value will be equal to P by Q. Now what they are asking? They are asking A6 divided by A21. What is A6 divided by A21? It means what? We need to find A plus 5D divided by A plus 20D. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll try to convert this in that form, A plus 5D divided by A plus 20D. So we can take 2 common because coefficient of A should be 1. If you take 2 common, what will get? A plus P minus 1 by 2 into D divided by, here also if you take 2 common, A plus Q minus 1 by 2 into D. This value you have given as P by Q. Here 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. Now if you compare with that, for A6 divided by A21, this coefficient of D should be equal to 5. Okay, it means what? Here P minus 1 by 2, this P minus 1 by 2 should be equal to 5, and Q minus 1 by 2 should be equal to 20. Solve this both. From here you will get P equal to 10 plus 1, 11. What will be Q value? 21. No, sorry, 41. 20 into 40 plus 1, 41. Okay. So what they are asking? They are asking A6 divided by A21. This will be what? A plus 5D divided by A plus 20D. In this, in place of P you have to write 11, in place of Q you have to write 41. So this will be equal to 11 by 41. This will be your answer. A part. They are saying let An be the nth term of an AP, and if they have given summation A to R vary from 1 to 100. This value they have given alpha, and summation R equal to 1 to 100 a 2r minus 1. This value they have given as beta. This is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. Now if you see all the options, in all the options they have given alpha minus beta. So what to do? Subtract this 1 minus 2. If you subtract 1 minus 2, what you will get? Left side will be summation. We can combine r equal to 1 to 100, and here what you will get? A 2r minus a 2r minus 1, and this value will be alpha minus beta. Now what is this a 2r minus 1? This is difference of two consecutive terms. It means what? This will be common difference. So we will write d in place of this. This will be summation r equal to 1 to 100 d, and this value we have given as alpha minus beta. So d is a constant, we can bring outside. This will be summation r equal to 1 to 100 1 alpha minus beta. So if you expand this summation, if substitute r equal to 1 in this, 1, r equal to 2, even then also 1, 100 times it will come. It means 1 plus 1 plus 1, 100 times 100 will come. So this will be 100 into d will be equal to alpha minus beta. From here what will be d value? D will be alpha minus beta divided by 100. We will check which one is the correct answer. B part is the correct answer. They are saying if x, y, z are in AP, they are saying that x, y, z are in AP. So what can we write? If they are in AP, then we can write as 2 times of y will be equal to x plus z. This will be our equation number 1. Next they are saying tan inverse x, tan inverse y and tan inverse z are also in AP. Write down this also. Tan inverse x, tan inverse y, tan inverse z. These are also in AP. So here also you can apply same rule. 2 times of middle value tan inverse y will be equal to tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y. Now we know the formula. We know the formula for this. 2 times of tan inverse of a will be what? Tan inverse of 2a divided by 1 minus a square. And one more formula we know, tan inverse of a plus tan inverse of b will be equal to tan inverse of a plus b divided by 1 minus ab. So we will apply both the formula. First will be in left side and second will be in right side. So what we will get here? We will get as tan inverse of 2y divided by 1 minus y square equal to tan inverse of x plus z, sorry this is z, x plus z divided by 1 minus xz. Tan inverse will be cancelled out. So you will get as 2y divided by 1 minus y square equal to x plus z divided by 1 minus xz. We know that from equation number 1, x plus z will be 2y, substitute here. So we will get as 2y divided by 1 minus y square equal to 2y divided by 1 minus xz. This will be cancelled out. So what we will get? We will get as 1 minus y square equal to 1 minus xz. 1 cancel out, minus also will be cancelled out. So we will get as y square equal to xz. Okay, we know that 2y equal to x plus z. So from here y value what can we write? X plus z by 2. Substitute here. you will get x plus z by 2 the whole square will be equal to x into z. Now expand it. Here you will get x square plus z square plus 2zx will be equal to 2 square 4xz. Okay. Now bring everything to one side. You will get x square plus z square minus 2xz will be equal to 0. What it means? This is a square plus b square minus 2ab. It means a minus b whole square formula. So what can we write here? X minus z whole square equal to 0. From here we will get as x equal to z. Now we know that 2y equal to x plus z. So substitute here in place of x we will write z. So this 2y will be equal to z plus z. So this 2y will be equal to 2z. So this 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. Y will be equal to z. What it means? Already we are getting as x equal to z and y also is equal to z. It means x equal to y equal to z. All three are equal to each other. Fourth part will be our answer. Thank you very much. Do like, share and subscribe to motivate me for making many more new videos. Feel free to write your views in comment section of the video. You can get the link of my previous videos by clicking on description of this video.